So let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today we will do the exercise of the lesson 25. Okay, so in lesson 25, so the noun ending in the now we already learned, and the vocabulary also we already last time. So here in the exercise A, translate into English. So the first one, Bala Domeda Babani Kamani Karonda Amedina Adana Iwa Jarandi. Okay, so simply we can understand. So Bala Domeda, that is subject, and then Jarandi. Okay, so subject is Bala. So Bala, the nominative case plural. So the foolish subject plural. And also that one is modified by the domeda. So the unwise. So meda mean wise. Here domeda mean unwise. So plural. Okay, the foolish, the unwise. And here gerandi. Gerandi. So move about. Move about. Or go here and there or wander. Okay. And then this subject, bala, domeda, is modified by here, garonda, connected with the garonda. Garonda also nominated case plural. That is present participle. Okay, that is before the move about. Okay, so garonda means doing, present participle, that is doing, or while doing, or doing also, okay. So object for the garonda is kamani. So that kamani is modified by the babani kamani. So doing or committing evil deeds. So move about. So move about. And then so ametena, actually adana. Adana means so referring to those bala and domeda. So even though this is singular, but so that is plural by themselves. By themselves. So that adana is connected with the amedena iwa. Amedena iwa. So that is why, amedena iwa. So connected with the adana. That is why here ina instrumental case. So ameta means enemy. Okay, so iwa means as or like. So maybe as enemy or as their enemy. So in this way. So that means so they do evil deeds, them and then go move about themselves. So at that time, they themselves become their enemy. So in this way. So that is why. So they look like their own enemy. They themselves, so they are enemy for themselves. They are enemy for themselves in this way. Because so they commit evil deed by themselves. That is why those their action were sent to hell, was sent them to hell. In this way, can be understood. That is why. So move about by themselves as their enemy. This way, as their enemy. Okay, and then now number 2. Okay, Lantran.
Yes, Bante, can I try, Bante?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Bhagawa Ramuna Gachito Isipatanang Gantoa Dhammang Deseti. So the Bhagawa, he is the subject, masculine singular. Ramuna is the instrumental singular. Yasito is the past perfect, past participle of the verb yachati. Also, masculine singular. Gantoa it is gerund from the verb gachati. The city is the verb. Third stem of the verb is expound. So I will translate in the Buddha was asked by the Dharma went to Isipatane and expound the Dhamma.
The Buddha was
asked
by
the Dharma
Brahma
went to Isipatane and expound
Isipatana and expounded
in present tense, Bante, the Dhamma. Present
this
and
is past tense.
Past tense, yeah. Sorry, I mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, almost right, but only this one. So was asked. So was I here past participle. So instead of was asked, maybe better one is being asked. So the Buddha being asked by the Brahma, so went to Isipatana and expounded the Dhamma. Oh, great. Okay. And the next line. So next line is actually 3 lines together. So na jaja wasalo hoti. And then na jaja hoti brahmano. That's the second line. And then kamuna ewa wasalo bi. So brahmano bi hoti. Okay. So now the first line. So here subject is above is hoti. Hoti is third person singular. So no subject there, only subject complement. Was the law hoti? So that is subject can be understood as the saw or he, or one is was the law. One is an outcast. One is an outcast. So here negative not. So that is sign one is not. One is not an outcast. And then jitja. So jitja is actually feminine gender, jadi. So jadi means birth. Okay. Jadi means birth, but so instrumental case is jadiya. Okay, so from the jadiya, this it is dropped. So construction. So in this way. And then so from that, so here E is dropped. So ta and ya together. So that is why ta ya to the jaja. And then before the, double consonant, long vowel become the short. So become the, short up. So in this way, we have the, another form, jaja. So jadia also can be used. Jaja also can be used. Jaja is contracted form. So instrumental case, but, so by and but. Okay, so one is not an outcast by birth. So that is one line. The same way another line is Brahmana. So Brahmana means Brahmin. So one is not a Brahmin. Brahmin by birth. The same meaning you see. So only Brahmano and Vasalo are different. Vasalo means an outcast. Brahmano means a Brahmin. Okay. And then now last line. So Kamuna Ewa. So Vasalo be the Brahmano be 40. Okay. So Kamuna Ewa. So Kamuna means Kama means actually Kama means deed. We already, but with the instrumental. So Kama and then so actually that is Kaman consonant and now. So Kaman. Now to the Kaman instrumental is added, and also these are also changed to the in this way. We have the Kamuna like the Brahmuna. Okay, by deed. And because of Ewa, so only by deed. And then one. So here also hold D. Oh, sorry. Only by deed. So one is what's the law B? And outcast. So here B. So B is here twice. What's the law B? Brahmano B. That is all, either or also. So all a Brahmin. So only by deed, one is an outcast or a Brahmin this way. So three lines together. So Najaja was a lohoti. So maybe so Baimba also here not so so talking about topic is Jadi. So that is why Jadi and the Gamma. Maybe Baimba one is not an outcast. A Baimba one is not a Brahmin. Also can be understood that sense. Because at the very beginning it said it. Okay, wa ora in this way. Okay. Yeah, hello.
Yes, Pante. For number 2, Pante, may I have Pante guidance more on this one? So when I first look at this one, Pante number 3. So that Chacha Wasalo Hoti. So Wasalo here, can we understand it's like the nominative?
Right, nominative.
Yes. So in this situation, Pante, if it is nominative, so can we understand like an outcast is not by birth instead of one is not an outcast by birth, Pante?
Yeah, also, but actually, so Wasala is a kind of the quality, or maybe a kind of the how to say bad or good the attitude for the someone. So that is subject complement we can understand. So because of stanza, so commonly it should be Najit Jaso was a lot hodi in this way can be. But because of stanza, subject is omitted can be understood.
Oh, yeah. So even it is nominative, but we also look at that one because I just think that one is not an outcast by birth. So if one is not an outcast, so at that time, an outcast here, maybe it will be in accusative Bante or it will be in nominative.
Actually, so that is based on the actually. So the outcast actually refers to the subject or the yeah, that is with the nominated case. But maybe so the verb that is we call the subject complement. So the same as the subject, right?
Yeah.
So for example, if we say, you know, Jerry Hoti. In this sentence, maybe if we say the teacher is something necessary. Here also, you know, without using by and but, maybe the meaning is not completed. Was a lot Hoti, and outcome is what? And outcome is what? So actually, was a lot is not the main subject. That is a filler of the meaning of the subject.
Yeah.
So that is a, you know, subject complement in this way. So Hoti or he is an outcast or he is a teacher in this way.
Yeah. I see it, Bante. Yeah. So right now I understand that. Yeah. Thank you, Bante, very much.
Okay. And then now number 4. So Adano Sakaran Jida Meito Na Hoti. Okay, so now many words are consonanted now. So that is why we need to know which one is which case ending. So the first one is, you know, Adan. So Adan and the O. So so Adano. So that is maybe dative or the genitive. And then Sakara. That is also from the Sakane. Okay, Sakane. But Sakane of the other one is, you know, Sakar. The dot stem, Sakar. And the accusative case singular. So we have the Sakara. So this is accusative case singular. He also dated genitive singular. Okay. And then now Jitar. Jita also actually consonanted now. So from the root G to the root G, agent noun suffix dar is added and is changed to the A. So J dar. But for the nominative case, you know, J dar like the, you know, nata, sata, pita, mata. So this is nominative case singular. Okay. Okay, Maido is Maido. That is power and the Maida. So it's not a friend. So Maido na hodi. So it's not a friend. Maido na hodi. So who is not a friend? Maybe the subject is their nominative case is Jada. Jada. Okay, so Jada is nominative case singular. So that means so one who root Jimmy conquer. One who conquers or one who defeats. One who conquers. So conquer what? So normally object for the Jada is here, Sakara. So conquers companion. So companion. One who conquers companion. Whose companion? Adano. Adano means self. So that is why. That is genitive case, his. So his own companion. So one who conquers or one who defeats his own companion is not a friend, not really a friend, fake. In this way, one who conquers his own companion is not a friend. Okay, and then now number 5. Okay, Damadra.
Bante, can I try?
Yeah.
Okay. Due to agama ranyu sangamasa pawating pativedesi. So due to is nominative singular third person because the to there nominative, and agama is a past participle, and then based on the main verb pativedesi is past tense aorist. I'll take agama as went. The messenger went. No, the messenger came and pativedesi and came and informed or reported the news pawatin that is under accusative female of the battle sangha masa. There is what you call it,
battle.
Sangha masa suddenly
Yeah.
my mind got blocked.
Battle.
Okay. And to Ranyo, to the king. The messenger came and informed the news of the battle to the king.
Yeah, the news of the battle, or the news about the battle.
About
to
the king. Ranyo is under dative.
Yeah, to the king. Okay, great. Actually, so agama is gerund, not past participle.
Agama, M then gerund, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay, Lao Tran.
Yes, Bante, may I ask number 4, Bante?
Okay.
Number 4, because the Z star, at the beginning, I don't understand it belongs to zeta. I think it is the present participle. Is it okay, Bante?
So present participle is jita.
Cheetah.
Yeah, not so in the present participle form, power change not happen. Jita or Gina.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
This one is agent now. Okay.
Okay. And number 5, Bante, can I translate the messenger having come and informed the king the news of the battle?
Of course. So we have 3 ways to translate gerund. Having verb participle, and then the verb and then so after coming also. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay. Now number 6. So Jorisu Balawandesu Jadesu Rajano Dobala Honti. Okay. So here 2 sentences. Jorisu Balawandesu Jadesu. You see, Balawand is possessive adjective. Okay, Balawand. Bala means power. So Balawand means powerful. Okay. And then Jade, so Jan, root Jan, Jada mean become also, becomes to the same as to be, Jada, so become or born, or commonly born, but become also. Okay. So now subject is actually Jorisu. So verb is the compound verb is Balawandesu Jadesu, or phrase verb. Okay, phrase of verb. So that is both of them are with the isu and the isu located. So that is a located absolute construction. That is the sense of when should be understood. when the thieves. So jada means past participle. So that is why, you know, perfect sense also can be have become powerful. Balawandesu. Okay, and then Rajano. Rajano is Rajan, consonant and noun, but with the O. Okay, like the Brahmano. So in this way, the nominative case plural. So kings. Okay, so when thieves have become powerful and the kings Honti is verb to be are. And the do bala. So bala also a powerful power, but with the negation, dur. Dur. So that means, so without power means weak. Lack of power means weak. So become weak or are weak. So when thieves have become powerful, kings are weak or can become weak in this way. Okay, that is number 6. Now number 7. So, okay, Haru.
Yes, Bante. May I try for number 7 a little bit?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure for this one, Bante, but I just try.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yes. So number 7, Sakha Chirasamagatam, Sakha Ramiwasa, Garamagatam, Patim Diswa, Madmudita Ahoshi. So first of all, when I look at this sentence, so I see that sa here, it is she, it like nominative. So I think that sa, it is the subject. The verb is dissuade. It is in this one here, it is in Sharon. And the second verb is at the end, ahoshi. So first of all, that she saw, it means that she nominative, and this saw, it's Sharon, it means that she saw, and but she saw what did she see? So that I think she saw the Garamagatan. So patim. So patim here is masculine accusative. It means husband. And Garamagatan, it is the it's compound between gara and agatan. So gara there, it is accusative. It means the house. Agatan, it means coming. So at first, I look at that one as she saw husband coming home.
Coming home, better.
Yes, coming home. And the next one is that Bamudita Ahoshi. So Ahoshi, it means in past tense, it is was. Bamudita. Bamudita, it is past perfect of Bamodati. And it means that greatly delighted. So I put together as she saw her husband coming home and was greatly delighted. And then I go back from the beginning. It is Sakha Chirasamagatang Sakharamiwa. So for Sakha, it is nominative, singular. It means a friend. Chirasa Magatang. So it is the it is compound words between Chirasang, it means a very long time. And together with Agatang, it means that coming. So putting together is and Sakha, it is a friend. So Sakkaramiwa there, it is Sakkarang, and together combined with Iwa. So it is accusative, it means like a friend. So put it together as she saw her husband coming home and was greatly delighted, like a friend coming from a very long time. But I'm not yet sure that.
Okay.
Yeah, Pante.
Like a friend?
Like a friend coming a very long time. It means that coming back home from a very long time.
Okay.
So that she was very delighted to see her husband coming back home.
Okay, coming. So like a friend coming very long time. So here, you know, Sakha also a friend, and the Sakhara also a friend. So two friends, you see.
Yeah.
So that is you know, this one is a simile. So actually, to understand such a sentence, you see, mostly, you know, this Eva is maybe after the noun form also okay, after the phrase also, or after the sentence also. So actually, to understand this sentence clearly, in the first line should be in this way. So the first one is Sakha. Okay, Jirasa Magadan Sakharan. Sakharan actually should be separated. Sakharan. So Deswa. And then so Bamudi Do Ahosi Iwa. After that, another line. So two lines are connected with in this way. So in this way. So but here, so the first line is simile, the second line is main sentence. So that is why so to avoid repetition, the similar words like the Desawa and Bamudi Do Ahosi are omitted. So the meaning should be in this way. So that means like a friend saw another friend, so coming for a long time, was greatly delighted. So too, she saw her husband coming home, and then was greatly delighted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is that commonly in Pali, in this way should be understood. So every sentence with the iwa or yata or something, but some of them are the similar parts are omitted, but can be understood. You see, this sakha is masculine gender. That is why here bamudito, but sa is feminine gender. That is bamudida. Only that point is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is why. So that means just as a friend saw his friend coming for a long time and was great delighted. So too, so she saw her husband coming home and was greatly delighted. So at that time, the meaning is very easy to understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Pante, for the analysis. So right now, I got that Iwa can be separate, and then it's easy for us to understand about this sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Pante.
So now shortly, this in your translation. So a friend, maybe two, another friend. So come in very long time is okay. So shortly to is can be used, but completely should be understood in this way. Okay, great job actually. And then now number 8. So attahi atano nato. So attahi atano nato. So atta also like the Raja or Brahma, and so nominative is singular subject. So and then so atta and then nato. So verb to be is omitted. So atta here should be translated. So one or oneself. Atta also actually oneself. So oneself is nato. Nata means refuge. Refuge. And then adano for oneself. So that is why the first one, one is better. The oneself is twice. That is so one is refuge, a refuge for oneself. So he means indeed, just emphatic sense. One is indeed or surely certainly. Indeed, refuge for oneself in this way. So here verb to be should be understood after the haughty or something, but omitted. So atta subject, nato is a subject complement. So attan or, so adano is dative. So for oneself. Okay, and then now number 9. So the da Varanasi yan. So Rijan Abatin do Rajanama Nahosi. So Rajanama Nahosi. So now in this sentence, so Rajanama Nahosi. So there was no Nahosi. Nahosi. Okay. Nahosi or Naahosi. Also okay. Yes, the refuge is better. So Nahosi, Hosi, Hoti. Also there is yeah, there was is better instead of the horse is or was. So there was the na mean so na hosi mean not a hosi. So there was no, and the Raja is subject. There was no king. There was no king. So Raja Nama na hosi mean there was no king. Maybe Nama so can be omitted, or if we translate, so Nama also the same as the he indeed. So there was no king. And then that Raja is modified by the here abatendo, batedi. Batedi means wish or hope, or wish or desire. Okay, so batedi. But from the batedi here, baten present participle, and the batendo nominative case singular modified by the Raja. So who was wishing? So wishing what? Region. So the kingdom, or the kingship, or rulership. Who was wishing the so rulership? So Varanasi, yeah, in Banaras or in Varanasi or Yeah, in Varanasi also okay. Located case. In Banaras. In Banaras. And so here the da mean at that, so that is time expression at that time. So maybe at the very beginning. So at that time, so there was no king. There was no king who was wishing the rulership in Banaras. Or rulership over Banaras also. So Varanasi is a located case over Banaras. Okay, and then so here region is actually accusative case object for the abatement door. The abatement door is with the nominated case, so modifying to the Raja. But here R is negative. That is why who was not, So who was not wishing the rulership? Who was not wishing the rulership? Abatement door. So negative. Who was not wishing the rulership in Banaras. Varanasi also okay. And then now number 10. So number 10. So you know in Pali, so before learning this one, to make a question. To make a question, we use the a B or maybe a B new or new and also K. Okay. So for question, we use, and then the other way, main verb. So put the main verb, so add fast. So at the very beginning, also we can make a question. So that is here, Sarkozy is at the very beginning of the sentence. That is, this line is question. Because of new call also, this one is question. We can understand in this way. So, Sarkozy. Okay, Sarkozy, and here subject is done. Sarkozy done me. Yeah. So because of done here, Sarkozy is second person singular. So can you, or maybe, so are you able? Can you or are you able? And then commonly, this Sarkozy or the verb Sarkozy with the infinitive verb. Here, kato. Okay, kato. So are you able to do? To do. But object is yoda. Yoda is wa. So to do wa is not so meaningful. So actually, so instead of here, the meaning of the kato is instead of do, to fight. So to fight a war. To fight against, maybe to fight against a war also. So to fight a war, and then, so with here sad day. So sad day also commonly we know that together. Together mean, the sense of together mean, by working together or something going together in this way. He also fighting together. is maybe they fight, they are become together and fight with another. So confusing with that sense. That is here. The sense of sad day is maybe against. So instead of together, against. So against with the king. Okay, that is what kind of king? So made that. The enemy king. So against with, or maybe, yeah, against with the enemy king. In this way. Made that. And the so tata means dear one. So that is a vocative case at the very beginning. So dear. And then can you or are you able to fight a war? So against with the enemy came. So that's the question. So in this way should. So a dear one, or maybe so dear friend or something, maybe dear one is okay. So can you fight a war against with the enemy can? Okay, and then now 11. So etan hi boba nimaitan brahamuno badu bawaya. Etan. So etan means this is. So boba nimaitan foregoing sign. This is foregoing sign. So etan means this. So verb to be is can be, and this is a foregoing sign. Foregoing sign. For what? So badu bawaya. So for the appearance of, for badu bawa means appearance. So for the appearance, so brahamu no, that is genitive case. So that is why of the brahma. Of the brahma. So this is the foregoing sign for the appearance of the brahma. So etan is subject, boba nimaitan is subject complement. This is the foregoing sign. For what? For the appearance of the brahma, brahamuno. Okay. And then now the last one. So here ahem. So bidaraja, maduyaja, badarihicha, sakarihicha, sadde. So jediyani wenda mano, jambu dibe, dadara vichare. Okay, so here mainly subject is ahem, verb is vichare. Vichare means vicharati. So dadara vichare means, wander here and there or go here and there. So now ahami I. So here vichare means past tense. That is I went here and there. And the jambu dibe in India. So I went here and there in India. So for what? So wenda mano. Wenda mano. That is present participle. Worshipping or paying homage. So worshipping. What? So jediyani, the shrines. So worshipping shrines. And set day together. That means they together worship the shrine. So together with, and then bidara together with a father, and a maduya, a mother, and then so badari, patar, that is brothers, and then sakarihi. So here cha bidara cha, maduya cha, badarihi cha, sakarihi cha, that is and so friends, sakarihi. So I went here and there in India worshiping shrines or pagodas or stupas together with a father, a mother, and together with the father, mother. So mother, brothers, and friends. Okay. Brothers and friends. So when here and there, also travel also okay. When here and there, I went here and there. So now we finish. Exercise A translated into English. So we have maybe 7 minutes. Okay, before going to the next, okay, so Chen.
Good evening, Bante. For number 11, the he. Actually, when do we know when to translate the he and when not to translate the he? Like over here, is it emphatic?
So commonly, so in Pali, such a he and also bana and the other many what we have, those are indeclinable, and the sign of the so sentence connection, the sign of the sentence connection. So in the paragraph, maybe the whole story or the whole discourse is when we land. So the meaning of them can be understood. Oh, so related to the former life, the meaning of this he can be understood easily. Maybe sometimes because, or sometimes where it stand, and so on. Or so I will continue, and also, or that sense can be. But here, so in just a single sentence. So that is why, sometimes quite difficult to translate. So that is roughly, that is indeed or certainly or something in this way.
I see. Thank you, Bante. Because in this sentence, the sardine is I fight against them. So I'm just wondering if in a sentence I want to like A with B fight against C, the with B, how do we say the with B?
Sorry, again.
Sorry. So in this case, the sentence is whether, my dear, you can fight against the king from the opposite side, right? The enemy side. What if I wonder how we can say, are you able to fight with another person against the enemy king? So with another person, how do we say in Pali? Because the with here is fighting against. So if we have in a sentence, I fight together with another person against a third party, how do we express that?
Commonly, directly, so yojeti off. So we can see the yojeti. Okay, sorry, I cannot. So Yojeti. So Jiwi danger Rakhi Sami Watando, not Yojeti or not. Maybe Yogdan also. Mahinsa Yogdan. So fight or make a war. So commonly with the instrumental case. So at the time, yeah. So Dami Lehi Yojedi or so Yoje Sama Dami Lehi in this way with the instrumental case. So at the time, without setting also. Without setting also can be understood. But here with the set day, maybe the other same also possible because of set day. At the time, in the battlefield. So the other king is our enemy, but so they are joining together to fight with another. So at that time, they cannot believe themselves. So that is why in that sense also, in that sense, maybe instead of against, together also possible. So commonly, that Yogdan is with the instrumental case. So simply so Dina Yojadi in this way. So he fight with him in this way. So commonly in this it can be understood. Okay. Okay, Damadra.
Bante, can you please go back to sentence number 1? Maybe I missed the explanation earlier. I just wonder, the whole sentence looks like a plural sentence. Why don't we use, where is the answer? Bala Dumeda, Papani Kamani Karunta, Amitena Atana. Yeah, I was wondering why we don't use Amit Tehi and Atana Tehi, Atana Nehi.
Yeah, actually, so yeah. Even though they refer to plural ones, the foolish or the unwise, but so in Pali, just maybe they're referring to themselves. They are the same. Maybe they are self in that sense. So mostly with the instrumental case. Mostly with the instrumental singular. No. The positive. Sorry, not plural form.
Oh, it's very confusing.
Yeah. Even though they're referring to the plural, so maybe singular also that adana, plural also that adana in this way.
Okay, thank you very much, Bante.
Okay. Okay, Ashley.
Bante, for number 8. For number 8. Yeah. Here we translate atano for oneself.
Yeah.
With the last way, maybe with oneself, we will translate atana, nominative plus instrumental case of atta. Is it right?
Yeah, but no, not that way. That is original Pali. Maybe in the Dhammavara. So Attahi Adano Nato is founded by the Blessed One with the data for oneself. So that means, so we cannot rely on other. So to be liberated from the round of samsara, we need to find ourselves. Even the Buddha. So the Buddha also only, just can guide us. So how to do, but he cannot save us to be liberated from the round of samsara. That is why. So one is the refuge for oneself in this way.
Yes, Bante. Yes, yes.
Okay. So Lao Tran.
Hey, Bante. Back to number 1, Bante. So can I translate like Bante? Like or in the same meaning, Bante? Number 1.
Ewa.
Yeah. Like the enemy or the enemy in the same meaning.
Yeah, the same meaning. Like the enemy also, okay, right.
Yeah, thank you, Bante.
Okay. So any question? Okay, so if no more, then now already 1 hour. So let me stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Bante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Bante. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much,
Welcome.
Bante. Good night,
Thank you very much,
Sukyotu.
Bante.
Good night.
Good
Suki
night.
Hodu.
Bante.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.